Why doesn't Rob Lucci just kill Spandam like he did with Nero when he considered him unfit for his job? A very long analysis for something absolutely trivial. I just love overanalyzing the personalities of my favorite characters. TLDR is at the bottom. So, what we know so far. Lucci is bloodthirsty and enjoys killing. Lucci murdered Nero because he considered him unworthy of being a CP9 agent. Plus Nero lost his first fight was too weak. Speaking of, Lucci despises people showing weakness, not doing their jobs professionally. Nero, when he crashed into the big Marine ship, he didn't pay any attention to the Marines while they were shouting him, not knowing who he was. Once they realized, they started panicking in awe. Only then he told them to shut up. He killed the 500 hostages, saying they were weak by not being able to fulfill their duty to protect the kingdom. Lucci doesn't take being insulted lightly. He attacked Iceberg because of that. And he was about to kill Usopp once he started mocking him. The thing is, also Spandam called him an idiot when he didn't tell him about them being followed by Chimney. That time he didn't do anything. Because apparently he would never think of speaking up against his higher-ups. Though when Spandam wasn't there, Lucci referred to him as a certain idiot, showing that he really dislikes him. He even hates Spam because the names sound similar, according to his Vivre card. He explained to Spandam that he disagrees with him on a lot of things, but will still obey his orders, as long as he's the director. That was minutes after he and Jabura started a fight because both couldn't stop insulting each other. That shows that Lucci does not show the same kind of respect to colleagues. Speaking of, it seems Lucci kind of enjoys mocking people he considers someone inferior. Once Lucci and the other CP9 members were pursued by the Marine, ordered by Spandam, Lucci said that he would come and get him. What we don't know, if Spandam got any stronger after the time skip, probably not. How Lucci and Spandam ended up being accepted into CP0. Who the leader of CP0 is. And now, after the time skip, Spandam is no longer Lucci's superior. In fact, they're both members of CP0, working next to each other. And let's summarize. Lucci doesn't like being insulted and Spandam called him an idiot. Lucci doesn't hold back from killing his own colleagues when he considers them too weak, and Spandam still seems like a total weenie. Spandam wanted to put the whole blame about EL's destruction on his own agents and sent the Marine after them. Lucci told Spandam he's coming for him because of that. So with all of these infos, why doesn't Lucci kill Spandam? Here's where my headcanon starts. They both know that Lucci could murder his former boss and get away with it. He was allowed to continue his job in the past when he killed somebody important. And both of them react differently to this fact. Spandam is probably terrified and fears for his life every time he's around Lucci. Because of that, he's walking on eggshells, even trying to kiss Lucci's ass, doing anything that doesn't drive any kind of negative attention towards him. Remember Dressrosa? Lucci was ranting about the whole smile issue and Spandam was instantly cheering on him like, "Yeah, you're totally right, you name it." And next, Lucci dissed him, calling him annoying. Small flashback to Spandam beating the shit out of Robin after she asked him one question about the Buster call. Flashback ends. His reaction now? He laughs about it and doesn't dare to talk back, thinking if he did, Lucci would probably have snapped his neck right then and there. So Lucci is only verbally attacking Spandam, instead of physically as he usually does. Despite him loving to kill. Everyone would expect him to do that. And that's the thing. Lucci knows exactly that Spandam is constantly considering that. And this time, this only time, something exists that gives him more joy than killing. And that is seeing the person, against whom he's holding such a grudge, basically begging for his life every day. For him it's a power game. And both know how each other feels. Spandam knows he's become nothing more than a toy to Lucci. Please make no yaoi out of this, who he could get rid of any time. And Lucci knows that Spandam knows. That is what entertains him so much. Who knows when he'll get tired of watching his former boss doing nothing else than bootlicking to survive. If he will, then he'll eventually finish Spandam off. TLDR, Lucci gets a kick out of watching Spandam making a fool out of himself, hoping not to get killed by him. That's my idea of why Spandam's still alive, after everything terrible he has done. It could be some other reason which might be revealed later in the manga. Nonetheless, I'm definitely looking forward to see more of CP0 in future chapters. That's the first very big post I made here. Thank you all for reading.